Persistence is that ability to just keep going, to keep doing the consistent work day after day. Even when you don't feel like it, even when you'd rather not. Don't stop. Persistence. One foot in front of the other. Now, I feel this sometimes with stuff that I've already got momentum in. I've already got some momentum. I'm going. And I think to myself, kind of like, do I really need to do this today? Like, I've thought that way several times with the cold showers, many times, of do I really need to take a cold shower today? And the answer is yes. Persistence. Keep going. Keep going. Keep doing it. That's the key to reaping deep rewards in something. Reaping the fruits of the labors you're doing doesn't happen just after day one, not after week one, maybe not even after month one, but after consistent, persistent effort day after day. So where is that in your life? Where do you need to be persistent and just keep going? See, a lot of times we look around and we see something happening in somebody else's life and we think, man, boom, there's a suddenly there and there's an overnight success. Or suddenly that person's all of a sudden in shape. Or man, that person suddenly all of a sudden has a degree. Or that person's written a book. Or that person's done this art project or whatever it is. And you miss out on the days and the nights and the hours of persistent work. Because what we see in each other's lives is we all of a sudden see the change. We see the novel shift into this new kind of thing that we noticed in others. But when it comes to ourselves, since we live with ourselves all the time, we don't see that sudden burst into something new. We see the daily grind because we experience that daily grind. So the other thing about persistence is that when you do it, when you go after it, you start to develop discipline and strength, perseverance, willpower every day when you go to do that task over and over again, even when it becomes boring, even when you've learned all that you can. And so you think from that, when you keep going, you develop that willpower. So sometimes you also have to find joy. You have to find happiness in the progress, in the process, the progress of from going day to day, and through the persistence that you're finding joy in just the progress itself. Sometimes you can get so fixated on that goal that you're trying to work towards, that you are persisting towards, that you can lose hope and that you can lose joy. And you don't want to do that, because then you start to lose motivation and you start to lose hope, and you don't want to do that at all. So if you can find joy in the progress as you persist, that's a key tool for staying persistent. Finding that joy day in, day out in the progress. Being thankful for the progress you can make. Look back, if you've been doing something for 6 months, look back where you were 6 months ago, and I guarantee you're going to be further than you were. Even if it's a month, look back. See how much you've persisted and how much has paid off and what's happening new in your life because of what you're doing. So this can be any number of things. And it's usually something that, you said you wanted to accomplish a goal. And you've got to keep going after it and keep going after it. Keep saying yes to that thing. Keep saying no to other things. Before you know it, you're going to be there and you're going to arrive, but it can sometimes be tough to persist. All right, so keep persisting. Find joy in the progress as you persist. Before you know it, you'll be at your goal. And if you can find joy along the journey, it's going to be even better. So keep going, keep persisting.